Hey everybody, and welcome back to iHeart Board Games Live on Twitch. Tonight, we played Discoveries, the Journals of Lewis and Clark. This game is designed by Cedrick, Chaboussit, and the art is by Vincent Dutre. I am Ronald, and with me I have...
Joe.
And our other friends are here as well.
Melissa.
And Jesse.
And we play board games on the internet for your enjoyment. If you were with us on Sunday, you saw us play Lewis and Clark. Just Lewis and Clark.
Right.
I think there is a subheading under that too. But this is the dice version of Lewis and Clark.
This one, there certainly
Maybe it's like
is.
the adventures of...
Something,
No, I
something,
think
something.
that's the TV show.
It says something on the box. I don't remember what it is. If you know what it says, let us know in the comments or in the chat.
That's right.
So this one is the Journals of Lewis and Clark. When President Jefferson asked Lewis and Clark to make the journey, they asked them to inspect the wildlife, meet up with native populations, check out all the animals, and so they made a lot of notes about all that stuff in their journals, and that's what this game is actually specifically about. So we're going to be using dice, just like they did back in 1803.
Well, they had to roll the dice. I mean,
Yeah, the big gamble.
We're going to be using dice to travel up the river and over the mountains, over the river and through the woods. To grandmother's house, to the Native Americans' house we go. We're going to be making friends with nice and also not nice American Indians. Note about that word. This book specifically states that they use the term American Indians because during the census, Native Americans were asked what term they would like to be called, and over 50% chose American Indian. So that's the term they've used in this book, so that's what we'll use today.
Was there a neither option?
6% said no preference, and 7% preferred some other term that wasn't a choice.
Oh, interesting. Right in?
I don't have all of the data here, only what they told me in the rule book.
Writing candidate, people.
That's how they got Jedi as religion in Britain.
I prefer to be called Jedi.
So in a 4-player game, we use 50 of the 55 cards. Now usually in games when they say take some of the cards out and put them back in the box, they say don't look at them. They're secret. We don't want you to know which ones we took out. This game specifically says that the players can inspect these and know what they are. So these are the cards that are being taken out. Might be important to note that we have a bird here, a fish, and a leaf. And there are a limited number of these in the game. There's, I think, 7 of these and only 4 of these in the game, so 1 of each of those is being taken out. And then also you can see the native tribes that are being taken out. 2 of the the angry ones and 3 of the nice ones. So we'll leave these to the side. We're only going to play with the other 50 cards. And also with 4 players, we start with 10 of these gray dice. And I'll explain what those are used for in just 1 second. So throughout the course of the game, you're going to be doing basically one of 2 things. You're going to be using your dice to take actions, or you're going to be taking your dice back. That's it. So, and there's some stipulations to that. But let's say you want to use your dice to take actions. You're going to select dice from this pool of dice that each of us has. We rolled these off camera. You must select one face. So if I wanted to do this action right here that shows this horse shoe, I can only use this one die because I only have 1 horseshoe. But if I selected the foot, I'd be able to use both these feet. So whatever face I choose, I can select all the dice that have that face. And then I'm going to put them into different positions on this board to do actions. So 3 actions on my board can be done on the same turn. That's these 3 right here. So the top one right here calls for any type of dice, and you'll see there's an arrow pointing up. So if I wanted to do this action, I could take this horseshoe, put it here, and then it's going to actually get sent away. That's what the arrow is telling me, into this area of the board that has the horseshoe on it. That would let me trade out my card for a new one. The second action right here requires an American Indian die. You're going to send it over to the other side of the board that has a picture of the American Indian. It'll let you meet one of the nice American Indians, and also it'll let you earn one of these gray dice. You just roll it and add it to your pool. This one right here, these ones, let me just look in the book and see what exactly they're called. Oh, a wary tribe. So there's friendly tribes and wary tribes. If you want to talk to the wary tribe, which shows the arrowhead, you need 2 American Indian dice. Both of them are going to go to the board. You're going to receive one of the cards from over there, and you're going to receive a gray die from the pool. Now, if this pool of gray dice is gone, which is going to happen at some point, then you're going to take a die from the person who has the most of them. And if there's a tie, you get to choose. So that's the actions that can be taken in just one turn. The rest of the actions take some preparation. So let's say, for example, this action right here. Since you must use 2 different kinds of faces, and we know you can only use 1 type of face per turn, this is going to take some preparation. And on these 3, you must always place everything to the left before you get to the right side. Hey, Disfeminite, how's it going?
Hey, Disfeminite.
So let's say, for example, my turn, I put this here. Great, I'm done. Now on my next turn around, I can put this A right here. That means I'm actually writing down what I did in my journal. So that's what that means. And this means I get to travel 2 river spaces on my little card right here. I wouldn't want to do that right now because 2 river from the bottom, 2 river spaces would only get me part of the way of the path up. I would also need to have planned for a mountain. So in order to complete these, you go from the bottom up, whichever path you want, but you're going to need to do all of it at once. You can't like travel part of the way and then stop. So I wouldn't want to put this here until I had completed this area over here as well. So this calls for 3 dice. They must all be the same type. Let's pretend that I had 3 of these. I would put one of them here. The other 2 would go onto the board, which is shown by the arrows. And then later in the game, I could put an A here, and I could also put an A here, and I would be able to complete my card. So that's how that works. You can't break up. You can't break up the results. So I couldn't be like 1 river, then 1 mountain, then another river, and then another mountain. No. 2 rivers and then 2 lakes, or 2 lakes, and I mean 2 rivers and then 2 mountains, or 2 mountains and then 2 rivers. You can't break it up or intersperse it. Now if you have some leftovers, you could save those. So let's say I had used the 2 rivers and the 2 mountains on this card right here, and I had that 1 mountain left over. I could use that on my next card if I had some other stuff to get me to travel. And actually, if you complete 2 cards in 1 turn, you get to go again. You can just immediately get another turn. You're already in the lead, why not go ahead and go further into the lead? Right? That's how this game works. This is the only one I didn't talk about. You need 2 foot dice, so that's one I could set up right now. One of them's going to go onto the board, the other one's going to sit right here and be ready. Now, whenever you finally get all of your dice in place, and you've just placed your 2 A's and you've done your traveling, you're going to immediately take these off of here, re-roll them, and put them back into your bucket. The other actions, those dice landed up here on the board. So that's an important distinction. So if you plan properly, you can end up with your own dice back in your bucket. But what's likely to happen is you're going to end up with very few dice. So what the other action you can take on your turn is get dice back. So when you get dice back, you can either get dice back from this side of the board, take all the dice there, no matter what they are. Gray, they might be Joe's dice or Melissa's dice, my dice, any dice that are here, I could take them all. Re-roll them and put them in here.
You pick a riverbank.
Yep, right. Or I could pick this side, just this side, all the dice there. Or the third option is pick my color and say, I want all of my dice back. So if Jesse's got my die over there and he's got a thing prepped up, a really nice action all prepared, and I'm like, give me my die. He loses it. Now, if I have some dice here that are my own color, I don't have to take those off if I don't want to. But I get to take all my other dice and put them in, roll them and put them in here. There's one action I didn't explain, that's this one. This one can be done on the same turn. You're going to put any die here, and it's going to end up in on the riverbank, and you're going to select 2 dice, and you're going to change them to whatever face you want, but they must be the same face. So let's say, for example, I put this one here, and that would let me convert these 2 dice to 2 American Indians, if that's what I wanted to, because I wanted to hire one of these wary tribes. Yeah. Now, if I hire a tribe, the tribe goes right down here. Some of them have an ongoing effect like this one does, but some of them have other actions that you can take. So you'll notice very similar symbols here. So this one would let me travel either 3 rivers or 3 mountains. It's going to require 3 dice, all of the same face. And it's also going to give me a teepee. The teepee is a set collection game at the end of the game. Whoever has the most teepees gets this number of points. Second most this, third most fourth most. This is different depending on the player count, so make sure you check that. They're dual-sided.
They have little dots.
Yep, so these 4 dots over here, that's for 4 players. Also, once I complete these, this is going to go under here. This is called my journal. And that's secret information that only I know. So I can keep track of how many of everything I have, but my opponents cannot see it. Another thing we're going to score for at the end of the game is a set collection game. These symbols that are at the bottom of some of the cards, they represent mammals, fish, birds, and leaves, plants.
Some sort of plant thing.
The number of each that's in the game is listed on your player aid. So you can see 4, 5, 6, and 7 there. Now don't forget we took some out. So we took one of each out except for one of them didn't come out.
Right.
The deer.
The mammals, okay. So the other 3 came out, so we have fewer of those. If you manage to get a collection of all 4 types, this is just one of the types, you'll get 24 points for each set that you have. And instead of just 1, a set of 2, and a set of 3 are worth the different numbers of points that are listed there. There's a couple of other little small rules. One of them is that you can never do the same action twice on your turn. That's very important. So if you get a card that lets you do an action, just note you can't do the same action twice.
Well,
Oh, that's a first.
that box did not want to stay on the wall. Lord Jesus.
It was a ghost. We need to play ghost stories.
Lord. Man, my poor little heart jumped.
I have never seen that happen.
I assumed the cat did it, but I didn't see a cat, so I don't know.
I don't know how a cat could have gotten all the way up there.
Sign of how the game will go.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. All right. I am to go first.
Do we have any questions? Joe, you never played this before.
I think I'm okay right now.
All right, and Jesse and Melissa and I, we played it, but it was aeons ago. Aeons?
No.
No, mine was like 2016 and they played in 2017. So it's been a hot minute. So
Very hot.
as we go along, if you have questions about what the cards do, everything's explained in the rule book. I know that the first time I played this game, I misunderstood a card. I built like 10 turns up to do this epic move, and then Jesse was like, that's not how that card works. And I'm like, then I've ruined my whole game. So if you have a question about
your
it,
game of
just
redemption.
make sure you ask.
Okay.
All right. So we start with
So
Melissa.
we rolled ahead of time.
We already rolled. You never roll the dice unless you're taking them into your area. That's the only time you roll them.
And before the game starts.
Yeah. Well, we're taking them into our area then. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Haha.
I think while I...
If you're thinking the designer and the artist sounds familiar, it's because it's the same designer and artist as Lewis and Clark the game. So, they must like this theme.
I
This
see
is-
similarities.
This is any dice. So I could have essentially 2 of these A's because I can take these 3 here while I have 3 of a kind. Put one right there. Or...
Yep, this just means they have to be 3 of the same die. Yep. But you could definitely do that. You could put 1 A there, send the other 2 A's out into the world, and you'd be done. Oh, yeah, you'd be done.
Did you describe this card yet?
I didn't describe that, but what that means is, in that situation when you're checking who has the most gray dice because you're going to take from somebody, that means you count as having 1 less.
Nice. And what's that arrows on the river mountain, like the little...
This one?
Yes, that means that one time you can pretend that the shape means the opposite shape. So I could turn this mountain into a river. Or I could turn this river into a mountain. See what I'm saying?
But it doesn't travel it.
No,
It
it
just
doesn't
swaps
travel
it,
it.
yeah.
I think it just swaps it. What number is it? 32? When exploring a Discoveries card, consider one and only one river as a mountain or vice versa.
Yeah, so it doesn't even walk the path. It's just...
But it could be very useful.
Could be.
Alright, I'm going to take these 3 here. Send 2 out into the world. To put 1 here.
Well, okay. Where do I begin?
I don't know. This says something weird.
What's that?
You're considered to have one gray die less than you actually have in your stock and action zone when determining which player has the most gray dice.
Okay.
Taking a tribe card action.
Right, because you take a tribe card action to get the die.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does that mean?
I'm
exactly?
taking a tribe card action, actually. So, and I'm going to take this guy. And
He goes
placement usually, is down here. However, he doesn't have an action on him, so I'm actually going to put him over here. Just because I know there's going to be others that may get actions. He gets pushed up there. Roll. Yeah, these are double-sided cards. And what marks the end of the game?
Oh, yes, I'm glad you asked. Chronic Triggers, how's it going?
Hey, Chronic Triggers. Welcome to this side of the pond. Kind of.
I'm glad you asked me that
So
question.
these errors mean that once you've done the action, that goes back
I know the
into
answer
the
to
bucket.
it.
When these right here, when you do these A things, when you put the A on there,
Yeah.
all those dice are going to get re-rolled and put it back into your thing.
Okay.
So
A
you
must be the last thing you put?
Yes, the A
essentially-
must be the last thing you put.
Like I could put a horseshoe here next time, but then I would have to get 2 more A's to be able to complete 2 of Virtue Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
But
Oh,
you could use a turn to get dice back. So
True. Or take the whole bag?
Okay, so what it says here, if a player cannot
Magardy.
refill
Hey, Magardy!
Hey Magardy, if a player cannot refill his exploration zone, that's this, after successfully exploring a discovery card, that's these, due to the deck and the reconnaissance area being depleted, his game is now over. Every other player gets 1 more turn, and the game ends. Unexplored cards in their exploration zone do not count for scoring.
Okay.
And I think I said this, but also you get points for these. These numbers there in these corners.
I heard Nick call you McGrady's. Or McGrady.
Which one is
McGrady.
correct?
Which is accurate? McGrady or Magrady?
I'm doing the friendly action.
Okay,
I'm taking the one in the middle.
the one in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Roll that. Beautiful bean footage. Must be nice to have a native face.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, it's your...
Oh,
wait, yeah,
repopulate.
Magrady. Oh, we're right.
Mac Red B.
Yeah!
Yeah, when I heard McGrady, I was like, McGrady.
What number does that say? 40?
Yeah, because there's
Yep,
an
40.
E in there. McGrady.
On your turn, you may
Mac
play any one die as if it were showing the face indicated on this card. Turn the die so that it shows the face being used.
Oh, so you can have any die horseshoe.
I guess that'd be good if you're going for all, like, horse riding actions or whatever. Oh, I didn't mention the theme, but each of these dice represents one of the people that's in the exploration. So it only takes 1 person on a horse to do this. It takes 2 people by foot. It takes 3 people to explore the mountain. So that's why it costs more and more people to do that. You need to send 2 when the tribe is wary, but only 1 when they're friendly, etc., etc., etc.
They
The
mispronounce
bros
less on purpose.
They mispronounce on purpose, she says.
Ah, okay.
Wish I could say mine were on purpose, but a lot of mine are really like, I just did not pronounce that correctly. I apologize in advance.
That's true, they do.
I'm many a time mistaken
Charal.
I'll just put this here.
an I for an
Done.
L. So if I take these, it's like collecting. I have to re-roll these as well.
No. Those stay right where they are. You only re-roll those.
All right, I'm going to do that. I wish to take
Okay.
these.
You can just roll them up here so they don't get mixed up with your dudes.
Aha! Very good.
And hope that someone doesn't take their color of dice back right before you need it.
Oh dear.
That's how it goes.
This game has a little bit of take that to it.
Just a tad.
Everyone has a lot of dice right now, so I don't think anybody would be like, give me my dice!
It might.
So did I? Oh, I don't think they know how to say my name correctly, but
Hey,
you get
Slivers.
pretty used to them mispronouncing things. Hello, Slivers! Oh, you missed an epic stream on Monday. I won't spoil anything. I hope you go back and watch them after you finish your campaign, but it was epic.
In a way.
In a way,
It
it was epic.
Things happen.
Things happened.
Yeah.
Bonds were broken. Friendships were destroyed. That's not true. Oh my gosh, who's getting? Are you
cried
getting?
in a corner?
Are you getting excited about Dice Tower?
Dice what?
Get out. You're fired.
Shut
All right, it's Jesse's turn.
Yes, it is. I'm going to.
Has been for-
Shut the front door.
There's a lot of talking and stuff.
We were talking to cover the fact that you were thinking.
I'm gonna do
Melvin says,
this
I
one.
want this game just for the artwork. I know, I love both this and Lewis and Clark.
Vincent
Amazing
Dutré
art.
That's true.
is an excellent artist.
How do you keep track on how far you've gone?
You have to do it all in one go.
Yeah, like that's why I was asking
Yeah.
about how like I have to have these two at the same time and like just done and then
Yep. Yep. You have to do it all at once.
Okay.
Fuzzy
Hello,
Logic.
Fuzzy Logic.
Melvitz Livers. I just love saying people's names as a little song.
Okay. I'm gonna put that there,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Converting two to the same face.
this.
Whoa, he's calling in the backup.
He wants the American Indians to assist him.
Yep.
I need help. Help me. Help
Wow.
me.
Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Yeah.
Now's the time where you take a turn.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess I'll stick these ones here and send this guy out.
Okay. I'm doing a horseshoe. And
Mm-hmm.
Calling back my dice.
Just red ones.
Just red ones.
oh, okay. The red one is okay. Please, can I use this dice? I only need it for one little turn.
Nope, just the red ones. Ooh, I may have rolled exactly what I want. We'll find out later. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, I'll put these here.
Oh, good, thank you. I promise I will return it shortly.
Oh, so you're doing that action. Ah, yes, that makes sense.
What action?
This one.
The mount. I mean, I could.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to just. Oh yeah.
go.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty
Mhm.
good.
Joe talks too much. Nobody can get a word in
Yes.
edgewise.
Yeah,
So the thing it doesn't
because we talk
say.
too much.
Okay, so take all or as many of your 5 dice as you like, wherever they are, wherever they are.
Oh,
That
yeah.
seems pretty clear. So you could have taken the 2 that were already in your pool.
I'm fine. I mean,
It doesn't say that
True.
specifically. It says including those on your individual board, those on tribe cards in your action zone, those on the camp board, and those on other players' boards in their stock or their action zone. But it doesn't specifically mention your stock. But
It's
it
just-
does say wherever they are.
We're too much motor mouth over here.
nah. He talks a little bit.
I'm gonna
He
put
won't shut up on
this
Fridays.
here
It's just-
and get rid of this and
My
replace it
my
with
nickname
this.
growing up
you
was
chose that.
I haven't played this game in 4 years. I
he
didn't
had
know
a
what to
change
do.
of heart.
With 2 mountains, that's not
I
too
also
bad.
didn't know what my dice were gonna be.
Yeah, a little change of heart.
Well, no one did, right?
Now I see what my dice are. This is the best option for
Okay. All right.
Yes,
me. What
my-
do you want from me?
I don't know.
See, that's why I don't talk. You don't get involved in it.
See what?
See, they
see
ridicule
how I'm
you
being
if you-
treated?
It's true, I do. I have to
Yeah, I
ridicule.
used
But
to
you
be
did pick
Motor
up
Mouth McGee.
Yeah,
That's what I was called.
Motor mouth Magardy? What?
No, Motor Mouth McGee.
Oh,
That was
you
my
you
nickname.
do you do have.
What about
Because
McKee?
because that was a joke. Everybody always mispronounced my last name. They say McGee or Magoo instead of what it was.
Magoo.
It's, all right. So the A here
Mhm.
and the A here.
Yep.
Ta-da!
So
I'm
that
moving
finishes that.
2 mountains up, toot, toot, and 2 rivers up. Toot, toot.
Nice.
And now this one is done. It goes under
You
here.
shot the silent type. That's right.
You're welcome to take the one that I got rid of.
I don't know if I want that one. Do these stay normal, like just up there?
Is there a
Yeah.
limit to
Now, all
the
these
number of
get
cards
rerolled?
you can-
No.
So now I
So
call.
you can just basically just keep rolling,
Yeah.
shifting heads and.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're
It's not
only-
gonna. You're gonna get points mostly from these. You
Yeah.
don't get much points from these.
All right, so I gather all these up.
Yeah.
Now, do I roll them before I choose a card, or I have to choose a card then roll these dice? Because that might make a difference if I see like, oh,
I'm glad you asked that question.
yeah, that would make a difference. So like, order matters. Because I'd be like, I think I'm gonna take that card over there.
It does matter.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Like that's a mighty nice, easy little. Oh, I could get those.
It's true.
Yes, you learned.
So what's everyone doing for tabletop day? It's a Saturday.
Well, I know we're gonna be busy doing some stuff, possibly, maybe.
We'll be shooting some stuff for a movie.
Yep.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
I'll be there for a little
Working
bit.
always. But
Working.
it's Saturday.
I'll still be streaming a little bit on Melissa Sings or my normal morning time.
Oh yeah, you ruined my entire day because of that.
What?
Yeah. All because you have to stream. I have to come here twice. I have to come here for like an hour and then leave for like 6 hours and then come back again for my shoot because you have to stream.
Oh, well, I have to be here all the time.
You live here.
Games, always games.
Yay!
Correct.
You want to play games? Yeah.
You should get. You
UK
should get,
Games Expo.
You gotta get a better
that's
manager.
nice.
You gotta get better. You gotta get a better agent role. You gotta get that stuff you need. You know.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we're starting.
Okay, from the area,
Next
choose a
door,
discovery card from the 3 available and place it in your exploration zone. Then take back all remaining dice from all your triggered actions.
Okay.
Re-roll them and place them in your dice stock. These die must not be played again this turn.
Let's see.
I'm going for this one.
Technically, this doesn't get replaced until the end of her turn, but she's not going to be able to take another one, so...
So the thing we're shooting is Must Love Board Games, the expansions. There is some way to... I don't know, it's been in the chat before. Oh, there it is. It just happened on Stream Elements a little while ago. Has a link to the movie we made a while back.
Mm-hmm.
We have a new video coming out, a bunch of new videos coming out on Saturday, which we normally don't post videos on Saturday, so. Melissa's first video is coming out on Saturday, and then some fun stuff we did. All right, let's see.
Head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/iHeartBoardGames. Hit the subscribe, ring the bell so you will get notified because there's a really cool video coming out on Saturday.
It'll be first thing in the morning. I'm going to make sure it comes out early. Joe, it's your turn.
So now I will complete this, and I do 3.
He goes live on Patreon tomorrow, though. So.
And I pick a new card.
If you follow us on Instagram, you're probably tired of seeing all that.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm excited. UK Games Expo. Can I come?
And like one of those double-decker buses on the floor and stuff you can go like play games in.
I've been in a double-decker bus when we went to London.
I've eaten a double-decker taco.
Not even a British taco.
No, double-decker taco.
I'm going to take back some of my dice.
Sweet. I can get to brass Birmingham.
Of course, now I rolled a Native American.
No, you have to wait reprint.
Yeah.
Out of print. I keep waiting.
I could probably
Melissa.
find somebody. Yeah. But yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Let's see if
I would like
We're hopefully going to get to play some
to
games
do this.
Mm-hmm.
So I send this up,
Yep. Send it upriver.
and then I get to change something into something. So I'll change this.
too. You get to change 2 things
Weather's
into the same
turning.
thing.
Stay inside.
Anyone have dysentery yet?
Yeah.
Right?
It does feel that way,
I
doesn't
wish-
it?
Do I have to change both things? I have to change 2 things into 2 other things? You can't just choose one. It has to be
Well, you can
both.
pick these 2 and choose foot.
That's true.
Okay. Because I just needed one.
That's what I was going to say. I didn't know
Okay.
what you needed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
that's
needed
fine.
one more foot.
That's basically
Okay.
I turned 1 and
Yeah,
took
okay.
it.
I'm done, and I returned your dice as promised.
I'm signing off on this bird traveling. So I have 2 mountains and a river. I have an extra river, but that won't get me all the way.
No.
I can't go for that.
So this, I'm writing into my journal. Scribble, scribble, scribble.
No dysentery yet.
Nope. And then I
But
will...
Jesse got a snake bite.
Nope.
I'll choose the one on the bottom. Thank you.
Oh, bird.
That's my turn.
Yeah, they were doing birds before Wingspan ever came along.
Is that a bonus or what?
That sub will eat your heart out.
Yeah, that's a bird
Just
for the.
the bird. Okay.
Beth Sobel has a game on Kickstarter right now, doesn't she?
Beth Sobel's an artist.
Right.
I have no idea.
Oh,
I'm sure she
I thought I
does.
saw her art for like a flower game.
Is that the new Elizabeth Hargrave game?
Might be.
Is it my turn?
Oh, whiskey!
Whiskey
Yeah,
Nick.
Woohoo!
Whiskey Nick, thanks for that sub.
It's a
9
Twitch
months.
sub, baby.
We heart you.
Thank you.
It's my turn?
Yep.
I'll take those dice.
I could be wrong about that. I didn't click on the Kickstarter link. I swore I saw that. Some artists you can really tell. You know, same person who did Treasure Island.
Yeah. What about him?
I'm just saying you can tell with the artist. Like,
Is this game fun? I've passed up buying it so many times. Hi, Evan Diesel.
hey, Evan Diesel.
Diesel.
I guess I have to,
I enjoy it. This is
here.
for all the games that have become dice games. This one's one of my favorite ones.
Yep.
This one goes here. Done.
I'm taking these.
One day I'll do what you guys did.
I'm taking these
Which
three
was
little feet. Whoop. Oh wait, no, over here.
I know I don't come around now much nowadays, but I always try to get my monthly sub in. Thanks, Whiskey
Oh,
Nick.
thanks so
you
much.
should come around more.
He's got a baby in
Yes.
Gloomhaven.
Now he's got another baby
In that order.
and sub baby.
A sub baby.
A sub baby.
And those babies just don't know how to play Gloomhaven right away.
That's
You
true.
gotta train
I
them.
mean, what can you do? My turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this guy up for this. Take one of these. Replace them, please. My turn is done.
Raw, the dice game.
Ah,
Rah,
I've not
rah,
played that
Ah.
or the board game.
rah,
This is the
rah,
one.
rah,
This is
rah,
the
rah,
card that
rah.
tricked me and fooled me.
You thought it meant something different? What does it mean then?
Just +1 river, huh? You.
It only means +1 river if you're adding it to existing rivers.
Yeah, like.
It couldn't help you with this. Like, I did mountains, and I'm going to add +1 river.
Oh.
I see. So
it
could turn
only
you
adds
three into a
+1
4
river to existing rivers.
Well, that's why it's a wary tribe.
Or like it would. Well,
I'm
it would,
very wary about using that
Well, it would
card.
help this for those times, like if I had these 3 here.
Sure.
So.
Of course. It's
Um,
Joester.
Yeah, babies tend to have long incubation periods to get accustomed to Gloomhaven rules.
I mean, Gloomhaven's so simple.
Yep.
My favorite conversion to a dice game is Castles of Burgundy, the dice game, which is a roll and write. I love it.
Yep,
It's,
I really like
it's
that
really
one.
good.
We've also played on the stream Istanbul, the dice game, and Istanbul, Constantinople.
I like this temple the dice game.
You like Istanbul, all of the Istanbuls.
Not much time to play Gloomhaven.
Yeah, there's only two.
You like Istanbul, the dice game, Istanbul, the card game, Istanbul, the remix,
Yeah.
Istanbul,
Remix.
the Happy Salmon edition,
Right.
Monopoly Istanbul, Risk Istanbul.
All right, I'm done.
Give us a break. Okay, this is going here and here. Oh, look, I can do something. This.
Look at that.
You did it!
That's a lot of rivers.
Finally.
Rivers, rivers, rivers.
Well, that's just your first one, right?
Yeah. I won't tell. It's a secret.
Oh, right.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
I would love to have some native faces. Nowadays, I don't have much time to play
Keep
Gloomhaven
rolling.
either. I only get to roll them the once. Oh, I got to take one of these cards. Oh, I shouldn't have
can
rolled
relate.
these.
There's a time I used to stream, like, off schedule. It doesn't happen anymore.
All of these have mountains in them.
You just don't want that.
No.
All right. I'm choosing to this in here.
You're using that delicious Indian to just change dice
I
faces?
don't want any of those cards. I don't. These cards are. I don't want
We're all
any of these
weird.
right
So
now.
we're already to cannibalism now. We're delicious Indians.
No, that's not what I mean.
You don't have 2 dice faces.
But I can just change the one, right? Or does it? Or do you have
Melissa,
to have
I'm
two?
not sure about that. You're really trying to stretch the rules.
Oh well. I don't have enough dice.
Well, pick up your dice.
Yeah, go pick
Oh,
up.
that's a whole
Or
nother
just-
turn.
Trigger this action with any die. Choose 1 or 2 dice from your
Uh-huh.
stock and turn them to the face you want.
Good.
All right.
Away goes this in.
You are not allowed to play the dice that you just changed, even if you chose the face you're currently playing.
Okay, and this one changes
Okay.
to
I mean,
this.
I guess I have to clarify it, but obviously that would be like taking another turn.
Well, if I've chosen all horseshoes and I put my 2 horseshoes out and then I change another one to horseshoes,
that's fair.
I'm like, oh, I can still keep doing horseshoes. I got another horseshoe here.
Okay, that is true.
That's not allowed.
No.
We don't have time to play Gloomhaven either. We have the expansion and we haven't even finished. We only finished 44 games. We've got to go back and finish the base game before we open expansion content, even though I really want to know what that thing says.
I'm done.
How did he get an easy one with just 3 rivers on it?
I got
Look
one
at
with
this
just.
bull.
I got
Well, it's
one
only
with
worth
just 2
3
mountains.
points. Yeah, exchange
All
it.
of them had mountains.
I got one with just 2
Well, they
mountains.
still do.
But the mountain one is hard. You gotta give up 3 dice for it.
Can I collect dice?
Yeah.
Can I do the actions?
Can
you
I do
guys
the
did?
action? I didn't
That
know
was
if there was...
expansion already. I know we did an unboxing of it,
Yeah.
but that's all.
It's called Forgotten Realms. I haven't even looked in the box.
Isn't that a D&D set? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that wrong? It's not called Forgotten Realms?
Forbidden Realms.
Forbidden Realms.
It's pretty close.
Forgotten Realms is the D&D world.
Yeah. Forgotten.
Oops. Melissa, are you about to take your dice back?
Not this time.
Gloomhaven is the other city that we keep confusing with. Now I can't even think of the name of it. Gravehold. That's it. Digital version. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
guess
that
I'll
too. I
stick
saw the
this
trailer, so they must be
Here.
hopefully close. What's up?
I'm done.
Oh, it's Melissa's turn?
Yep.
What's she doing?
Finishing her. Oh, no, she
Okay.
can't finish it. She's just. Oh, yeah, she is finishing
Yeah,
it.
she's finishing.
2
Oh, I
mountains.
hate you guys. I'm looking forward to the. Yeah, I really want to play that because maybe I'll have time for that.
Maybe.
No, I don't. I don't have time for it. I
You're
need
not
to
very new.
like be able to give up my job
Yeah.
and just
Down with
do
jobs.
board game stuff.
You have to live poor.
2 feet.
That's the
I already
downside.
do. I mean, I only go out to
Well,
eat
you're-
every single
you're-
meal.
You're-
That's true. You only do that.
A good way to say that.
Yeah. I mean, I only spend a couple thousand on food.
I mean, you should see my Smoothie King budget.
Yeah, I bet. I have 3 rivers here, 3 rivers here. Let's scribble
I
that
hate-
down.
I hate all of
Scribble,
you.
Scribble, scribble.
Scribbling. How is anyone going to read those notes? No
Which,
scribbling.
which
I'll
one
take
of these?
one on the
you
bottom.
want?
Better write clearly.
Oh, I hate you! How do you get so lucky?
And I'm re-rolling this. It's not worth a lot of points.
Okay.
Keep rolling the same things, too.
I'm going to use this.
Yeah, I need a professional
You're
board game
spending
crew
that
with a
wonderful
wage.
Indian head for that?
Not
I
even
got
making
another
board
one.
games make us a living wage.
And they're on
I need a professional board gaming career with
Unless
I
you're
know you
wrong.
still
And that's
like
what's
me,
important.
Ronald. I do, just spam and I.
And I'm done.
How many of those A's do you really need?
All
Sir.
the A's.
All the A's.
Yep, all of them.
Actually, alphabet. It didn't say
Are you about to
ABC.
take your
ABC.
dice back? I don't want
Does
to
it
take
take a
those.
turn to switch your card? Like
You
you,
have
did?
to go here.
Why would you want to change it?
I don't like this card.
You picked it.
It was
You
the,
picked it.
that one.
Alright, I'll
there
take
weren't
these.
many options.
Seriously?
Joe would
I
love all
want-
those A's.
I
he
want
wants all the A's all the
To
time.
take cards.
You have to get 2 of them, too.
Are you using those A's?
What? Oh, they're all bad ones.
Yeah, they're all weary.
All right, my turn. Going
Yes.
here, sending off one of these
That reminds
shoes.
me of a story. We went to this pool one time
I
at
want
this
that bottom
hotel,
one instead.
and we had some goggles. we were wearing because I like to wear goggles when I'm swimming because I can't hold my nose. And every time we would come out of the water, these little children, Caddo Parish children, would come over and say,
Caddo Parish?
You still using them goggles? Can I use those? I'm like, I don't know you, little child. Get away from me. Every time we come out of the water. You still using those? Can I borrow them? No. No, they're mine. I'm an adult and you're a child. Ask your mommy. What in the world?
Children's.
Children's.
Yeah, you said Cattle Parish?
Yeah, cattle.
Explain that to the chat. What is cattle?
Yeah, what is a cattle?
That is North Baton Rouge. North Louisiana,
Yeah,
almost Texas.
We don't have counties in Louisiana.
We have parishes.
Yeah, so Cattle County could work too.
Children. Yeah, I wanted to call them something I realized I shouldn't say on stream. Because I'm like, even though it's a term I would use for my own family, Okay, bye, Whiskey Nick. Take care.
Whiskey Nick.
Bye, Whiskey Nick.
I'm tempted
Take
to
care of
take
that
some more
baby.
dice and roll those and see if I can get an Indian.
Teacher Gloomhaven.
Why don't you just do this thing?
Just
yeah,
cover
I
one
could do
roll
that,
book
huh?
page, one
Yeah,
roll book
works
page
pretty
a
well.
night as a bedtime reading story. Just so you know, chapter 1, Gloomhaven rule, book.
Why are you saying all southern
Are
like?
you using that? Can I use those? Hey, look at that dude. He's got them glasses on them eyes. He can go underwater and see stuff.
He's like some sort of superhero.
See
I
that?
want them water vision goggles.
I didn't know we were all that fancy at just at the pool. I can.
I'm gonna go ask
That's what-
Aquaman.
Go ahead,
if I can
Melissa.
take his goggles
I
again.
would say I do that accent, but really I just turn it up. So I turn it up a little bit, you know.
I lived in Caddo Parish for like 10 or 15 years, so
Cattle Parish.
yeah. That's where Shreveport, Louisiana is. It's
I,
not a place I would recommend
What's the actual
living.
parish name?
I need my.
Caddo Parish.
Oh, it is Cattle Parish. Okay.
Yes.
I thought you said Cattle Parish.
I-
No,
It's Cato.
Caddo.
Oh,
C-A-D-O.
right.
That's my accent coming through.
Okay.
I need.
think-
I need
I
my
think-
dice
I've heard it
back.
called Cato.
Cato.
I only have
Cato.
one.
I
and it's not
lived
doing
there.
me
Trust me,
any
it's
good.
Caddo.
That's what I'm saying. Is Cato
You're
is probably what
taking
the
this
South calls
Indian
it.
right here.
Yeah.
I need. I only
Shreveport
have this
from True
one, and
Blood,
it's
that's
not. I
right.
can't do anything with it.
I
so
spent
need-
this to turn this into an
Way up
Indian, and
north.
now you're taking it.
And taking her stuff.
You want these ones?
It's like 4 different ones.
I just.
And this one?
Yes.
No.
I didn't have anything. I had one little foot, and I can't
Well,
do
this
anything.
is the trader.
Ah!
That's all right. I'm good.
Oh, this is supposed to be here. Yes, that's the same Shreveport, although in the books, that's not really what Shreveport's like.
Oh, what a
Like in the
big
books,
bunch of
Shreveport's
baloney.
like a Cajun country. Shreveport is
Oh, they
not
fierce.
Cajun.
No.
Okay. Wait,
It's a
this might
True
not-
Blood is based on a set of books.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the show. Didn't watch. Read
I can't remember what
I
the
don't
books
think
are
that
called.
she wasn't even from Louisiana that wrote it. She
I
just kinda
doubt it.
chose, and then
She made them real Cajun too. They're all like,
they're all
yeah,
Frenchies.
Sha, we're gonna go down to the bayou.
Oh my god.
And it's like, you're in Shreveport, honey. No, you're not.
Yeah, you're quite far from a bayou.
No, your first report.
Okay, go ahead,
Okay,
Jesse.
I'm going to finish this.
I hate you. I'm just gonna keep.
3 rivers.
If you're wondering about the hate, I learned it by Jason Dinger. Jason
Right.
Dinger taught me all about hating people that you play
He
with.
does hate.
Because he hated me
things.
the entire game. Stop ruining my fantasies. Kappa. Okay, which one? They all have various things. You're gonna have to have hardships like us.
It's true. I'll take the one on the bottom.
Okay, here you go.
I feel like someone gave this one up. All right. Oh, I need to
Well, you
reroll
can't
this.
put that there
Wow.
unless you're doing this.
Well, how do you do multiple ones?
You can put both your A's there.
Oh, I'll do this.
Now you can do.
So I do 1, 2, and I take this one, and 3, and then I do the river.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
3 mountains, 2 rivers.
Yeah.
Yep, I hate you too.
Joe
So
just
much
did 2
hate
in a
all
row.
around this table.
Which means he gets like another turn or something.
Yep. First, you're gonna select
No,
another
well,
card.
another card
No,
comes
no,
out.
it doesn't until he's finished with his
Ooh.
turn.
So you have to pick one of those other 2.
Let's take this one.
Well, I'm
That'd
not
be the easiest
surprised.
one to take another turn with.
And then you're gonna re-roll these 4. Joe, what you got? What you got going on over here,
He's got a
man?
mess going
What's
on.
happening? What's happening?
There you go.
It's hard to. You don't know about this, but it's hard to hide these cards into this.
Right.
Should have a little
You put them in
container
your
or
pocket if you
something.
want.
Did you hear the shade?
There needs to be like a little container or something, like a
Oh.
little insert and like shoop, 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 like
Joe is a snake.
Yes.
like have like a
Joe the
little
Snake.
like plastic.
All right, you get
container
another
thing,
turn.
and you put this
It's a
on
little
top,
known
and then
rule,
you
but-
put
Too
the
much
little cards.
That would make this game like double in price.
But there should be 3D printed little things, like a little
You
box.
have elbow pads?
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
fancy.
I guess. Ready for rugby.
Oh, they're all
Exactly.
wary Indians.
They are, so you'll need 2
I had
to get their
to,
attention.
and then someone took my other one.
In a personal attack.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was a personal attack.
I had no
I'll collect the dice over
options.
I'll collect these dice.
Ah,
Come on, natives.
I kind of wanted to collect one of those.
Ugh.
How many
Melissa.
how many dice can you place at one time? Just
You
All
choose
of the
a
same
face.
face.
Yeah, choose a
Oh,
face and you interact with that face.
Oh, okay, now we're at it.
Well, it says choosing feet.
Feet.
A great strength of feet.
Strength of feet.
What we need is a great feat of strength. We have a great strength of feet. And choose horseshoes. Joe. Oh, look at you.
Please.
Please
This.
go.
Please go. The
I'll
dog
take the
will be
middle.
in soon.
The middle card.
So what that does is, when can he change it?
One
On a
time
roll?
per turn.
Oh, per turn. That's nice.
Ooh, for 2 feet and
And I
a
get a
writing,
gray die.
you could get 1 river plus 2 mountains.
Let's just look that up just to make sure
Sure.
that we know exactly what that
23.
means. Explore X rivers, then Y mountains, as shown on the card, in that order.
And so 1
One river
then
and
2.
then 2 mountains. Exactly that.
So anytime you do 2 of these, you have to have 2 A's to place it the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. sir.
Yeah, that's a thing that exists in the world.
All right. So is it Ronald's turn?
Yeah, it's my turn. I'll take these. I'm sick of this game.
Why don't
I'm
you use
Take
these
Fed
dice?
up with this game. What do you want me to use them?
Do your bird card.
Right, I took my dice
I
back.
can't do that.
I took my thing, so I'm done.
I'm fed up
Took
with
my
both
dice
of
back.
you.
What did we do?
He probably needs more dice if we took
I
all the
need
dice on the board.
dice.
You can take yours. This one from me.
I'm gonna have to. I really don't have anything else to do.
I needed it, but all right.
Yeah, I need it.
Do your card.
What card? Oh, thank you.
Mad Ronald is scary Ronald.
Oh,
Was I
So
scared?
angry.
was I mad about something?
Are you playing that game right now?
I hate you.
Slivers?
I hate you too. I hate this.
Oh yes, I hate everyone, right?
Forget it. Forget it.
Mm.
Ah! Oh no, we make
Well, Slivers, when you meet me at Dice Tower, you better not make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Joe's turn.
Green's usually not his color.
What?
Saying you change it to the Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you don't play green, so green's
True.
usually not your color.
He turns into the purple Hulk, which is a thing.
Purple Hulk.
Sure.
Oh, you
It's
see
also
that
the
the
gray
cosmic.
Hulk.
That's like the
Yeah,
cosmic Hulk, yeah.
The red Hulk.
But you're red, so
Yeah,
it's
there's
still.
all sorts of
I'll
color
put these
Hulks.
ones.
I don't think there is a yellow Hulk.
Turquoise Hulk.
There's not a yellow one. But yeah, purple. He could be the purple
Yeah.
Hulk. Yeah.
There's the chocolate
Melissa?
Hulk.
What is happening?
All right,
Naming
I'm
all
There's
the
a
putting
whole
this
there's a
here.
whole planet.
Yeah,
Oh,
planet,
Hulk.
that's true. Planet Hulk.
Taking this Woo! To turn this to a horseshoe, and I'm done.
How very, very interesting.
Horseshoes and clovers. Alright, I'm taking these, I guess.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
But Joe might. I don't know if Joe calls it back, he calls it back.
I can't remember the whole quote of that. I just remember horseshoes and hand grenades is the ending.
What in the world? Do you know how many dice I rolled to try and get that result?
What you gonna do?
I don't do well with dice games.
Alright, I'm done.
I don't know why I keep putting them on the schedule.
Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know. I don't know.
Anybody else want one of these peppermints? I've been like just chomping them.
No.
I'll take these.
That's true.
Enjoy your signatures. Hey, that's actually good.
It is?
Well, I mean, you have things prepared.
Horseshoe.
Yeah.
Done.
But it's not what I wanted.
I'll go for a walk.
Going for a walk, eh?
Yeah. Joe.
He's calling his people back.
I'm calling my
Probably.
people back.
I called it.
That's fine. Wasn't really interested in these guys.
I'll put people here and here to do this card.
Look at you!
I finally did one.
Wow, you finally did
That was
one.
my first one.
It was not. It's your second.
All of these stupid mountains. I don't want mountains.
Well, you shouldn't have turned in your card. Then you could have waited for the river one to come out.
What?
Right, I'm putting both these here. Finishing this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rivers.
5
1, 2, 3, 4,
rivers.
5 rivers. So this gets finished, and I will take the fishy.
Oh, fishy.
Sounds fishy.
Sure does.
And I reroll all these.
Jesse?
I'm finishing these two.
That's his 12th card.
Gonna do
Bad Ronald is Scary Ronald. It's a clip. I don't know how to watch
Fun
that.
Mountain, 3 rivers, all getting completed. And I will take the top one, please. I feel like my card's starting to lift off from the table.
Right, my turn.
Sick of all of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do these two. So that's one. That's done. I'm gonna take this one. That's 2, 3. Got a river.
Which one would you like to pick, Joe?
I will take this one.
I'm sick of this game. Why are you with this game? What do you want me to use them? Do your bird card. I can't do that. So scary. I'm shaking in my boots.
I was just trying to help you, and you were yelling at
So
me.
do I get to reroll everything?
Now you get to reroll these. Thank you for clipping that sliver.
Really opened his eyes, I hope.
Give me a break. Everyone knows I'm just being dramatic.
Give me a
And
break.
mean.
Bring me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
And I'll do the.
Whoops.
He's setting up another
doing
one.
it?
He just took 2 turns in a row, by the way. I don't know if anyone noticed that.
Again?
Yes.
Lovely.
Again.
Good for you.
2 natives.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Yeah! Woo!
I want this one.
That one seemed good. I would have tried to get it. What's new? Ooh!
A mountain walker.
Slivers, you should read some of the comments about me on YouTube. People think I'm mean. I mean, maybe sometimes I am.
Eh,
All right, I finally got a native.
Tiger can't change his stripes.
He's worth 1 teepee. What did I want that for?
I have no idea. Well, it could be.
It's
Oh,
1
fun.
plus 2.
It's very
Yeah,
situational.
it's very situational. Based on that clip, I cannot imagine how or why they would think you were mean.
Yeah.
Right?
If you're on YouTube,
I'm just trying to be dramatic, okay?
Post about how mean Ronald is.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take this horseshoe.
Yeah, that's true. He's just
Ronald isn't
reacting
mean.
to
Ronald's
us.
dealing with people who should just listen. Just listen to the rules and everything will be fine.
I'm gonna take this writing.
It's my fault.
Put on this side.
What did you do?
Took 4 turns and
And,
It's true.
2 turns time, and you were
You
just
did
like,
take some
what?
extra turns.
and change both of these
New
into
to this game, you're
Indian
not supposed to do
text.
that.
You're supposed to be good at this.
There we go. Native Americans. A symbol.
What are you
Okay.
doing with all those guys?
Doing horseshoes.
Nothing,
Hand
nothing,
grenades.
tra-la-la.
Go ahead, Joe.
I'll place a horseshoe.
I'm gonna do feet.
I'm gonna send 2
Strength of feet.
to
All right.
the end there.
Send them out.
Oh, this side, yep.
That's right.
And I
Choose
get
one of
this
these.
card.
A new one comes out.
And then one of these.
One
Yeah.
of these.
I've been using this Zoom very much.
Whoosh.
Hey!
Woohoo!
Thank you, Almost Heaven, for that
Thank
sub.
you.
11 months
Oh
in a
my
row. We
goodness.
heart you. Are we
Thank
gonna
you
see you
very
at
much.
Dice Tower, by the way?
Alright.
We better see you a lot.
Sherall.
I'm trying
Also,
to,
Melissa's voice went up 16 octaves whenever you came in, so that's really good.
I'm talking with the brothers, Murph, about doing something at Dice Tower, so if they mention it, keep pushing them to do it.
Yep.
I mean, they already said yes, but it's a matter of
Range,
scheduling.
yes. Dice Tower.
Yeah, we're gonna do some really fun stuff.
Sorry. I did.
I just gotta book a time and a place. I want it to be public so everybody can come. Alright, so is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Lovely.
I got this card.
I'm
this
gonna
dice.
scribble. Scribble, scribble, scribble.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
5 rivers.
Scribble and fool.
Scribble and fool.
Joe, will you teach me how to be good at this game?
I'll take the one in the middle.
Oh my gosh! I mean, oh. Gee, that sounds wonderful. I don't want people to think I'm being mean.
Yeah, that's true.
My turn?
It is.
Yes.
So, I'll do 2 rivers and then 2 mountains.
He's taking another turn again.
Well,
Don't
then
do
What's
it,
up with
Joe.
all
Keep our
these?
Doing
secrets.
What's up with all these double turns?
Select before you
I
roll.
don't like it.
People like turns. Oh, look at that. That's way better than this one.
what did I just-
My youngin' is coming. Cool.
Yay!
A youngin'.
Yep.
I'll take this one.
18.
Yeah, I mean, young and being
Youngin.
18, just graduated. Yeah.
Youngin'.
Yay! Jen, I'll have to go watch it later after we finish
Very
streaming.
cool. With
Jenna
Twitch
is now on
scenes.
Twitch scene.
Oh, awesome.
Oh. Wait,
I'm on
Jenna
Twitch
is
things.
Almost Heaven's daughter?
No,
No.
no.
I mean, she could be, if she wanted to be. Yeah. Cheryl's a mom for hire. Should be anyone's mom.
It's
Only
it's
being
okay,
improvement
Jenna.
over
There
mine.
there's been another person that I've sung with that has like a lot of lag, and you
Okay.
could like still hear it. Like I hear
Wow.
it fine, but the video
Yep,
is
she'll
lagged.
adopt. Free hugs. Whose turn?
Me.
Oh, okay. Don't want to bother you.
Give me a
Introverted dragon.
break.
Give me a break, give me a break, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Give me a break.
Are you about to take your dice back?
Will you tell me your strategies, please?
Possibly.
Are you about to take your dice back?
Ronald, I am not about to take my dice back.
You already have all of yours.
I was just letting you know,
What?
just in case.
I was thinking
Free
about it.
mama tea.
I need some things. Okay, I'll put this here and change these to feet.
Ah, great strength of feet. You do better just taking the whole bank.
That's what I planned on doing.
That's why she doesn't take mine.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yellow is always rolling these heads.
I can't stand all of you.
Oh no!
Every time
I was
we
getting
roll
ready.
Whoa, calm down. Calm down.
Okay.
I'm gonna convert.
Cheryl, they're picking on me. They say I'm mad and angry and scary.
You are. This will go in here, and I'm gonna
He's
turn
being a
these to
mad mama jamma.
Joe.
Sliver!
I think that's the same one.
It is the same one, but still. Ronald's working on his poker
Pop,
face.
poker face, pop, poker face. No, 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 pop, poker face, pop, poker face.
Subscribe to Melissa Sings for more.
That's right.
Oh, we did Dixie Chicks, yay! Needs wide open spaces, so we don't make Ronald mad. We need wide open spaces.
Yeah, give him space.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to poke the fire. I just become a big giggle
I'm
fest
being
now.
mistreated.
I just become a
Big
big giggle
summer.
fest.
I'm going to my first Pride Parade with some other moms. Oh, fun.
Oh, is the one in Dallas? Is that the one that was in?
Why in Dallas?
It's the
When they-
Ronald's poker face could
Everywhere.
use a little bit of a huge amount of work. That's
She's nowhere
valid.
near Dallas. But it could be
Oh
another-
well,
This
I'm
goes
just saying
here,
it's the
this goes-
one, the only one I know about.
Cincinnati. Yeah, because they're in every city.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure.
Yeah, there's one coming up soon. It was on the
Melissa.
website for.
I thought for sure you had to recall those.
Oh,
Just to take them away from her.
He wants to.
I'm not mean like that.
Well, it's not even
I'm
about that.
nice. I want Melissa to succeed. I know I won't.
Fair.
She's probably not even going to use
Well,
those.
Well, I'm
She's good.
putting them. I'm scooting them up there.
See, there you go. Might pop up to Columbus for Origins and Columbus Pride. I hear that one is wild. Columbus has a wild Pride Parade? You know what they say about Columbus?
Wild.
What happens in Columbus
Do.
stays in Columbus.
All right, new card goes out. I pick this one up. Oh, and I get a gray dice when I do that. Yoink.
Cincinnati has rules, Columbus does not. Oh,
Ooh.
gee.
Oh, wow. I did horseshoes. Your turn.
No rules.
Just
Rule
right.
Columbus.
There's two.
Renegades.
I'm
The
done.
renegade had me.
I'll take my dice.
Here's your dice.
I don't have any. Can't go to Origins. Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember you were talking about going to at least the meetup.
I can never roll what I need, Joe. Can
I
you
wish it
teach
all
me?
wasn't so far away.
Teach me
Just
how to
spam night,
roll.
you're in Canada.
That's
What do you
why I
know?
need to
roll.
move.
Teach me how to roll.
Go.
Teach me how to roll.
We have to coordinate the move then. To move in
We
unison.
all have to move together.
Now, you said this is one of those ones where it's like, if I do this action, this will give me the extra one.
Yeah, but if you do this, you can't add 2 rivers to it.
Yeah, because you can only add 2 other rivers that you've done.
Because that makes sense. Ohio, Canada, that explains the cold winter this year. Yeah, yeah, that's an old joke from aeons ago. I'm just going to keep saying
the
it until
second
I catch on.
All right.
If only Ohio would get absorbed by Canada, that would solve a number of problems.
I'm going to take this.
I would
bypass.
This
We
one in
have
here.
Michigan.
to have no way. Our elections
Send
would
it
be
up.
determined a lot easier if
Whoop.
Ohio was removed from the.
Take
Sure.
this card.
Nobody ever
It's
knows.
got that symbol.
Oh, doing a triangle.
And then I get a gray dice in its place and roll.
All right. You're walking. Walking over here.
She's
Oh,
walking
look in
Phoenix.
here.
All right, I'm doing scribbles.
I wonder what it's like to have the kind of dice you need.
Now,
So I
is this
have
the
5
same?
rivers.
This is the same thing, even though it has this mountain. It means like a mountain and then plus.
No, this means exactly 1 mountain and then 1 river. In that order and only that.
I'm doing this one, then I'm going to do the middle one as well.
So you could use this in conjunction with this and it would turn it into 1 mountain, 3
So
rivers.
what's it like, Joe? Do I get another turn?
You get to roll a die again.
Oh,
You
nice.
drew it. That's what I was going to do that one.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty
Now
easy
first
to
he's going to
do.
select a card.
Let's go for the one on top.
Now he's going to re-roll the dice, and then he's going to take a turn.
Rolling these dice.
They went everywhere.
I'm going to come in dead last, Melissa. I wonder how far behind I can come in.
You'll be all right.
That's not true.
Like
That's not even close to true.
I feel like I'm
Turn
giving
these
myself
three in.
a card that I don't see possibilities.
Joe, what do you know?
Okay. I'm going to do this one,
I thought Cincinnati was
and I'll complete this card. I can't.
on the north
Unfortunately, I can't do
shore.
another one.
Oh,
Maybe I'm
rats.
Oh, you were
Your
hoping to...
two-turn streak is...
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
I mean, he only has 15 cards over here.
That's true.
I have one,
You have two.
and I have
Good
one
to-
Indian.
Oh.
That's true.
Cincinnati is
of
basically
winters.
Oh,
Kentucky.
really?
These are states I've
What
not
city
been
am I
to.
I'll
thinking
take
of?
this one.
Something on the North Shore. Is it Cleveland? I think I'm thinking of Cleveland.
Cleveland rocks. Is that the thing?
That is something that some people
yeah,
say.
Cleveland's on the
North Shore?
lake, yeah, I think.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of then.
Isn't that right? Because that's where
Yep,
near
that
the,
is correct.
the-
Welcome to Geography with iHeart Board Games. Cincinnati is practically
It's
Kentucky.
on Lake Erie.
It is on the border.
All right.
It's also really close to Indianapolis, and Louisville, or how they say it in Kentucky, Louisville.
Louisville.
I haven't been to Kentucky or Ohio yet.
I've been to
Columbus is
Ohio.
pretty far from
Okay,
from
I'm gonna do 2 little feet.
Indy's closer than
When
Columbus.
I was 12, we drove from
Louisville.
South Georgia to Vancouver.
Defeat.
Oh, goodness.
We went from
Wait, say those locations again?
from South Georgia to Vancouver. We went.
Ah, that's
So we
north of
covered-
Seattle, right?
Yeah. So we
That's a choice.
Oh.
we covered it. Yeah, we went.
I guess it took what 4
It was
days
like
to get there.
it
or
was,
so?
yeah, it was several days. We went all over the place and didn't spend any
Oh,
time
for
anywhere.
me, are you?
But
Oh, okay.
Yes, your turn. I defeat.
Great strength of feet. I'll take these here. 2 hours. 2 hours. Yeah, I wish
Yeah,
I was 2
we made
hours
it up
from
to-
those.
We went up to Toronto, but our bus only went
Great.
from Buffalo, New York to Toronto.
We're only
rest was on a
12
plane.
hours from Dice Tower Con by car.
Yep. That's how we're getting
Really
there.
near.
Well,
not me.
you.
Not me. I'm getting that airplane.
I'm gonna do.
You already know what time your flight is?
Oh, yeah, I booked those flights a long time ago.
What time is it? Oh, you.
I don't know by heart.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm excited to meet Bryn at Dice Tower.
Okay, this is going to go here.
I
We're
see
going
all the
games.
pictures.
Gonna
I
go
see all the
here.
pictures, so I feel like I
Yeah.
kind of
1, 2, 3, 4
The
plus
instance.
that.
yeah.
So
It's so
that's-
weird. Like you saw the pictures, you feel like you
finishes that.
know, but you don't
Mhm.
really know a person because it's like, oh, I see like them. Like I saw all the graduation pictures and like I kept up with all that, but it's like
I'll take
Get
this one.
to meet them in the flesh. That's how I kind of felt about our meetup. It's like I sing duets with these people and I've seen their faces and I knew their work, but to actually meet them in person was like a whole
Michael had a
other
good
experience.
idea to do a karaoke night.
Oh my gosh, I would love to have a karaoke night. It'd be so awesome.
Melissa?
Okay, I need.
They did karaoke at BGG Con Spring. I remember Melissa went and did it.
That's wasn't that the tiny room with rock?
Yeah, they
rock
had this.
band?
They had this really tiny room with rock band, but all of us had a fun time. It
Of
really
course.
was. It was
Yeah,
fun
sure.
because everybody they just want to play the game. It was
Yeah.
cool. Doing a horseshoe.
Ren is your child. He, I'm guessing, does he
gonna
like to do board gaming too, just like you guys?
I think I've seen.
Horseshoes.
Yeah, like y'all played like games and stuff in the restaurants, kind of like how Slivers and his kids have played, if I'm not mistaken. So I know I've seen
Joe's
like you
very
and Michael
nice
play
dice.
stuff.
Look at all these dice you have, Ronald. Why are you so angry with all those dice? All those
I'm
two
not.
tooths.
He
no
prefers
toothbrush.
male pronouns. Yes, my baby, my one and only, my
My
wee baby.
wee baby.
Okay, great.
I will do.
Yeah, I saw you said he's hilarious, so that's what I was going off of.
I'll take the top one. And then a wary one. Yes.
Look at you getting more of those.
I'm getting emotional about him moving out. Nope, not me.
I'm done.
New card.
New card.
Hey, those are nice people.
Yeah.
I got a nice person.
It's good for one mountain right there.
I'm gonna send these two into the world.
Take a bad person.
Getting a bad person.
Not a bad, just not as nice.
Evil.
No, just not as nice. I mean, she's not
He has a lot of
evil.
shoes, so I'm guessing he's taking
Oh, yeah.
I'll
lots
take
of
this one right here.
the wary.
And one of these.
Oh, I was supposed to take
Oh,
that.
look at you
I was
rolling
supposed to
that.
take back.
Yeah, that's true. You did just take that.
I took this.
Likely story.
Nah, I know. I don't believe it either.
My mother never got emotional about me moving out, but that was because they were putting her into a facility. Your
Good
turn.
times.
Ferdinand Marcus, lots of shoes.
What was the lady's name that did the shoes?
Oh my god, shoes. All right, I'm doing this
Lady's
action.
name. Shoes. What?
I'm writing. Scribble, scribble, scribble,
Is
scribble,
it-
scribble.
Isabella
Scribble,
Marcos
doing
or
Yeah.
Do it. Scribble, scribble,
The
scribble, scribble.
Filipino. Yeah.
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 Two mountains.
Marcos,
I have three
she
of
had
them.
like
So I'm just wasting
5,000
one.
pairs of
And the
shoes
river.
or something
And
like
a
that.
river.
Just one river left, but
But,
nothing
yeah.
takes one river.
Okay, so I got this one done.
Such happy stories.
And these all come off of here.
I could use some
And I
rest.
would like.
I've always talked to other people about having a retirement home that where all they do is play board games.
No, she wasn't going there to rest, and it wasn't a rest home.
I guess you could rest.
I'm sure she did have some rest.
Occasionally.
This was also in like 1997, so like, you know,
It was the
that was a
thing to do
long
back
time
then.
ago.
Everyone's doing it then.
Right?
Going
Hello.
to rest homes.
I mean, she's like Kit Harington, right?
Go on.
Well, he checked himself into that thing
I'll take the
after
bottom.
Game of
Thrones?
Thrones ended.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
news to
he
me.
for stress and alcohol.
Mm.
Sounds just like Mom. Was it a nut house?
Oh no!
Some people might call it that in Hispanic. Yeah.
The funny farm. It's hilarious.
But I mean, he had been stabbed by his own men.
Right?
Oh,
Well, that was
right.
years ago. I mean, in the book, he still is, right?
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
still is.
He's
King of the
still
North.
just laying
And he
there.
didn't
No,
know-
he's
and-
just still laying there dead.
Oh, right.
In the book.
And he doesn't know nothing, which is true.
Uh,
Spoiler. He doesn't know nothing all the way to the end.
Wait
But I
a
did find that quote in the book. I was,
Wait
like,
a second.
it
I
had already
always
happened
kept
in the
saying,
show, and I was like,
Jon
what's the
Snow?
thing
Yeah.
with
My turn.
Don't know.
That was
The
Jon
you
Snow.
know
He didn't know
nothing?
nothing.
I'm signing these two.
I thought it was Jon Snow.
Scribble, scribble,
What
scribble.
about Jon Snow?
He
Three
knew
rivers,
nothing.
two
He
mountains.
still does.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
still knows nothing.
Nobody
I'll
knows
take
nothing.
the one on the bottom.
Nobody knows nothing
Nobody
about
knows
nothing.
nothing.
I hear of Nut House,
No
and I
one
think
knows nothing
Little
about
Girls
nothing.
from Annie. Wow.
Little girl.
I love that you brought the
little
musical
girl.
reference in. Do you know what's her face from Glee played that role?
From Glee?
Jane.
Oh, Jane.
Austen?
No,
No.
no,
Jane,
Jane
not
Austen.
from Glee.
Jane Seymour?
I don't know. That's not it either.
All my dice back.
Lynch, I feel. Oh, just yours?
My dice back.
How dare you? How dare you take what's yours?
How dare you, sir?
Jane Lynch.
Yeah.
Right.
Little girls. Katie, Catherine Katie, Kate Bates.
I can't place
What's the
anything
one
after
Bates?
I roll, right? Or
Kathy Bates?
No, you took dice back. That's all
One
you
from
get to do.
Misery or like Dolores.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah, she played Miss
Who was
Hannigan
also
in
in
the
The
Disney
Waterboy.
version.
Mama said
Waterboy's Kathy
Yeah.
Bates.
Yeah.
Gators is ornery because they ain't got no toothbrush.
Got all them teeth.
and no
No
toothbrush.
toothbrush.
That's why Ronald's mad. He's got all them dice and no strategy.
Oh, man.
No!
All right.
That is so mean.
We're just giving it
Oh,
back.
we gonna
can
get
do
it
it.
now.
You can do it.
Oh, post
do
it
it,
in the
Ronald.
comments below. We gonna get it now.
You can do it.
Oh.
Melissa, go ahead.
Okay.
The comments below are going to be like, y'all are being so mean to Ronald. That's why he has outbursts.
Sure.
Let me analyze this.
What's the candy called that when you eat it, it bursts in your mouth?
Pop Rocks?
No.
Dynamite?
No.
Dynamite!
It bursts, and there's like liquid inside.
Gushers?
Starburst.
Oh.
Wait, no, the Gusher things?
Gusher.
Yeah.
Oh, those are so nasty.
Oh, I hated Gushers. That was the worst.
I'm pretty sure that's not what the comments will say.
Oh, no.
They would have commented way before
used
this
two,
point.
I used
Right.
2 little feet.
All right. Jesse.
All right. I'm going to sign more. No, okay.
Look at all those dice you've got.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm going to use... Let's go for feet.
I know what we used to call the
Yeah.
gum. I don't know.
Gum? There was a gum that gushed? I don't remember. I remember used to eat that, like, the bubble gum that came in the rolls like this, and you pull it out like the...
Did you ever just into it like that?
Oh, I'd pull it out,
What
like...
madness
like-
is this?
Then, like, fold... I would, like, pull it out a lot, and then
Right.
fold it, like one of those
The
little, like,
place
you know,
that.
the crinkly
bubble
things.
tape,
Like,
right?
yeah,
And
bubble
this.
tape. I'd, like, pull it
So
out,
that
and then
gives
fold
me
it all, and then...
1 river and
Anarchy.
2 mountains and 3 rivers. So I'll do these 3
Okay.
rivers.
Uh-oh.
So I get
How
to do
about
2
that?
cards in a row.
Look at you.
I finally did something. Can you believe it?
You don't pick out M&Ms by color and eat only those?
You probably... Savages!
I have done that in my wild days.
Take the whole...
Yep, that's true. Let them all melt in my hand.
I get to take another turn.
Now, I will say, like, with those candy, the dots, those little gummy ones, I would only ever eat certain colors, and so I'd have to have them all out, and I would separate them into different colors.
They always came in the tiniest box because no one would ever buy a giant box of dots.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
sister
God,
would.
I am terrible at this
My
game.
sister loved dots, and,
Crush 2 at
she
a
would
time.
eat.
See which
I have
one.
2 of
Any
the
of
same
them.
kind.
So I would
You
like
eat those.
separate them and only eat the certain colors, and then like
I
my siblings would
think
eat
I
the
haven't
rest.
matched that many.
So what do you do with the winner? He goes up against the next one until you finally have one left, and then you free that one M&M. If I that's what I figure. But eventually
See,
there'll be
slivers
one,
seems
Wait, are
like
we-
that's.
and you eat it
We're
too.
collecting one of each. Is that
okay.
what? Okay.
I don't know.
If
I
they're
don't know
all
if that's.
losers
I don't know if
that's
that's
not
a,
equal to each other,
Dots
then
like
you'll
a
get 21 points.
or a
Oh, I didn't understand
dot. I
that.
don't.
Let's be honest, dots are good no matter how you eat them.
Yeah.
Wow, a dot fan.
Yeah, my sister loved them
Fellow
too,
dot
and I
fan.
love dots, but only certain
Okay.
flavors. I'm not partial to
have a good texture.
anything
I'll
orange
send this one.
I don't know if the flavor
or lemon.
Go.
Anything lemon or orange, I wasn't partial to, unless it's like I liked those orange
This.
ring things. And
Orange
then,
rings. Oh yeah, the generic orange.
me
yeah,
this.
the little orange ring thing. I like that in orange, and usually I didn't like orange stuff. and
Melissa?
I usually don't like lemon either. Okay, I'm using this Indian,
Lemony.
this little
Nom 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 nom.
American. In here.
I used to have a friend who had.
Goes up there.
I should have realized this.
Both
I was
these
like,
to
why is
A's.
there? How can you do the points?
I'm
if
done.
There's multiple.
Yeah, that's how you
fewer
get
number.
points. Me,
He
I'll
thought it
take-
was clicked all of one type.
I'll take the right thing.
Okay. I'm the weird one. I love the
There you
pink
go.
dots. Pink dots were like, and that's always the one that has the least. There's always the least in pink
My turn?
of any
Yeah.
of the dot flavors, and that's the ones that I loved. And of course, everybody else. It's like finding pink
take-
Starburst.
I'll take
Everybody
the
wants
dice
the
over
pink.
there.
But today I have peppermints. That's what's here today, and one at a time.
Certain dots.
The pink ones.
What about yellow? What about green?
Those are okay.
Orange?
Pretty much. Orange was like if I.
I thought that was red. No.
There's a red and a pink. There's like a red, a pink,
I
a
don't know
green.
this pink one.
Yeah, it's like.
Okay, I'm done. Oh, you know what? I want to put these here instead.
All right.
Oh. Wait a second. That is not.
Remember what I told you that
It
does?
has to be in addition to other rivers.
Oh yes. Oh, and then
She's hoping we forgot.
Oh, and then I need to collect my dice, I suppose.
Yeah, right back at him.
Take one from him.
Because
Completely
Each
normal.
other. Leanne broke out a giant bag of M&Ms. We gleefully started sorting them by color.
I
My
need
guy
my
looked
dice
at her
back,
guy and
please.
I said, "Oh Lord, there's 2 of them." See, normal. I used to have a friend
Normal,
who
but
was
not.
like OCD. He would only eat things by 3s. So if he was eating M&Ms, he would eat 3 M&Ms, 3 M&Ms, 3 M&Ms like that. If he was changing
Okay, I can see
the
that.
volume
It's
on the
just gonna take
TV,
me
it
too
had to
time.
be a multiple of 3. So it had to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
Do you count them out?
He would just put it on that number. If you were changing the stereo volume in a car, you couldn't put it on like 7. He'd be like, no, it has to be 6 or 9. Has to be a multiple of 3.
Jack White's like that too, with the white stripes. Let's do a.
my grandmother had a similar thing, but it was always 2s. She always had to have 2s, like couples of everything. Even when she'd say like goodbye or like any like phrase, always did it twice.
Put this
Everything was
here
always
to
2
change
times.
these to horseshoes. Joe. Yep, 7 Nation Army. Yeah, he always put
Hold me
3
down.
3 colors on
3
his
rivers, 2 mountains,
albums.
2 rivers.
In the intro of one of the songs. it
Oh
says-
my goodness.
There's a reference to 3.
Hmm.
What happened?
Oh yeah, it's the 3 the 3
10-pointer.
women. The
Yeah, it's always 3
Yeah.
if you can.
This is ridiculous. It's gonna take me like 3 turns to do what I wanted to do because I forgot about this card and the river thing.
I'll take my dice.
It's counting on Joe doing it. What'd you do, Joe? Did you take back your dice? No,
No,
you
I
completed a card.
completed a card.
That's right.
All right, I'm gonna take this one here. Whoop.
Steal a dice from.
Change
Oh, okay. I thought you were
this
doing
to
the.
a
I thought you
question.
were taking one of these.
I'm good.
You're good. I'm gonna do horseshoes.
And hand grenades.
I'm going to use this card to change.
I know. I can't wait to
One
see you
to a
again too. This time around, we got to get in some games.
Number 40.
Got to get
That's
in.
true.
Yeah, you may play any one die as if it were showing the face indicated on
Except
the
for,
card.
like,
Turn the
you
dice
were
if it
busy
shows
last
the
year.
face
I was
being used.
I'm busy.
Does that mean I get to place it too?
This year
Yeah.
I want to be kind of busy. I want to be.
I'll be fairly busy the first day because I'm con crewing day 1 for like 2 shifts.
She is.
Yeah, I'll be in the library Wednesday and Thursday, but I'm only working Wednesday, Thursday. Like Molly worked it out where I could do registration first thing, day 1, and then work like 2 other shifts in the library and get all my 12 hours in 2 days, which it puts a lot on me that day 1, but I wanted to be
Melissa?
able to work it out. Shoe, done.
I'm not working anything. I'm open for gaming at all times.
But I wanted to be able to work
Except
it
for
out
the
where,
times that I book you.
like, I still got
I
to
have not
con
been
crew,
given
but
a
I had to-
schedule for anything other than just open gaming.
Pretty
I'm
much
doing
from
6 rivers. So
from
3 here and 3 on the leaf.
Thursday at 2 until Sunday morning, I'm completely free because I want to be able to do the
He has to pick first.
the church service Sunday morning,
So roll
also.
these.
You have to pick a card first.
Which I'm hoping
Before I
Sam's
roll.
able to be with
Yeah.
us this year.
I will take the bunny rabbit.
It's bunny rabbit.
Who's bunny rabbit?
Now these can come out.
Uh-oh.
What?
Cards are...
One set of cards.
Yeah, that's the game.
There are only 50.
There's only so many.
Game.
I get to take another turn right now, eh?
Hey, Heart Board Games is live.
Oh, that's nice.
Those guys are great. Except for that one angry dude.
Oh, that one guy. Jeez,
one guy ruins the whole
so
thing.
angry today.
Right?
Such an angry young man. Let's do I'll do the
I
These
love
were wrapped
these.
in some kind of plastic.
They were, but
horseshoe.
to
Go ahead,
avoid the
Joe.
noise, I went ahead and opened them ahead of
So
time.
what happens when this card goes?
Because I know that plastic.
At the end of it?
Nothing.
Oh,
When somebody can't refill their thing.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Oh
why
no,
it sticks.
it's okay, Jenna. It's all good. Whenever you can get in there.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't upload, which is I've had that issue before.
really?
I've had it not upload before. It
I'm
doesn't
putting
happen
these here.
often, but it does happen.
That completes 4 rivers.
And sometimes it's like if you
2
try to shut it off too
Nice.
quick, it won't upload.
Alright!
Alright!
It's only been like 12 years since we ever had a raid.
Ayo! Hey there,
Ryan.
Ayo!
What's
Hey,
Ryan
Ryan.
Casvo, thank you for the raid
Good
and the
to
host.
see
We
ya.
heart
Shout
you.
out to the whole card.
Hey, you name that 70s tune, that 80s tune?
Hey, Arrow!
Jesse, you're an all-star.
Oh,
Game on.
Senior Ayo,
oh, Ryan.
Casvo,
Ryan, were you singing
Lathayan.
All Star with us? Oh,
Wall
jeez.
Mafia.
Oh, jeez.
Hey guys, how's it going?
When did I do All Star?
You were with me. You played, remember? You played the guitar.
Oh right, we got a live version of it. I forgot about that.
Go play. Yay, right.
That's right.
Oh, jeez,
What's up,
Louise.
Arrow?
Hey, Gravy.
Senior Ayo.
Hey, a hole in my bucket. There's a
Wanna feed
hole in my bucket, dear Liza, and there's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza.
We've been talking about a few things about how to eat M&Ms. Do you like dots? Do you prefer a number? For example, 3.
Melissa, it's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm doing this.
Ryan has an emote now. Is this the bunny? No, that's a different one.
Oh, that's another one.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
him singing.
Yeah. All right, I'm putting this here and this here. Now I believe this
Fix
is
it, Henry.
okay. I
Oh,
believe
I like
this
it
is.
sounds like you want to stab him.
I believe this is proper now.
I rebelled against singing that
So,
song,
yeah.
but I did
Okay,
it
you did it.
anyway, I guess.
I did it. 2 rivers,
You did it.
and there's no more one mount, so it's just this one. Alrighty now.
Ooh, I saw what you had under there.
No looking, peeking in my little area. That's not
Peking
polite.
duck.
What do I want to go for?
Let's
Give me
check
that
some
there
stuff
bottom
here.
one.
Okay, here you go. So this is Discoveries, the Journals of Lewis and Clark.
That's right.
We played regular Lewis and Clark on Sunday, and now we're playing the dice game, basically.
That hole in my bucket makes me want lazy Henry. Oh jeez.
Okay, Jesse. Were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say I don't know if you were in the room yet, but it's been a long time since we've
Had a raid.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
What is a raid, you might ask yourself? We do that. We try to raid every single time, but the board game people are not really into raids.
Yeah.
Just the spray, not really
Yes.
the action.
Oh, them meatballs.
I guess I'll finish
Go,
out this. So we're gonna do a river with these 2 rivers, and then a mountain with this one.
Oh, Arrow, you had the same thought as Slivers. Slivers asked that earlier too.
Right,
All this
right.
dysentery. No dysentery.
Well, it's actually we
A
were
bit of distance.
Yeah, we were looking it up, and actually during Lewis and Clark's travels, only one person died, and they actually died from appendicitis. So they were actually very successful at keeping people healthy.
Lots of.
This was in
Healthy
1803,
food.
so this is much later.
Graybeard says if you are wanting more raids, I can spot you guys.
Yeah.
Do
Oh, I have to take a card because this little icon tells me to.
Yeah.
So I will
Hold on.
take. Let's do the little fox guy.
What do the facts say? You're done.
What's the fox say?
I feel like you just did something.
I did this, but I'm trying to think whether
You did 1 foot.
I did one.
You have so many other feet.
You could use those other 3 feet too.
As long as you can
I mean, I don't know
afford
if
the
you have
river
something
crossing
to
fee.
Yes.
Joe is always calm.
There's a toll for this bridge.
Unless he's being a snake. Then he's not calm. He's like, hee 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 hee.
We don't get no tolls.
Har, har.
We don't need no rolls. That's the second time I've quoted that movie tonight.
What is that one?
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, I liked that film.
You lost your arms in
My favorite part is the circumcision's half off.
But you got some nice pants. I don't know. I don't know why I love that line so much.
Yeah, Joe is definitely
There's a
snake.
Joe in my boot. He's so scared of Ronald tonight that he doesn't dare talk.
Right. Very frightening.
Yeah.
He's very frightened. Very frightened.
See, hear that fear in
Very scary.
his voice.
Yeah, you don't know this, but Joe's like 5
You don't know
inches
what happens
taller
after.
than
Yeah.
me.
You all know what happens after
Just
the
5
camera
inches.
goes
I
off.
think he's like 6'7" or something like that.
Yeah.
6'8".
He's
You're
actually
6'8"?
He's sitting on the floor right
You're
now.
not really 6'8". Oh my god, he's way taller than me then. Joe could stomp me like this.
There's not much I can.
Yeah, if you can't use the feet.
Well, I don't know if whether I should go for.
He gets to hide board games off the shelf.
He's trembling.
I'll do the,
Squishy head.
I'll take a.
No, I said, hey, blanket.
Peanut.
I'll take. Which one?
Which one would you like?
Yeah, stop that rhyming.
Yeah.
I finally heard that line. It's like,
Top
oh, I got it, Summers. I know what it means now.
Yeah.
I heard the
Okay.
peanut line.
Andre the Giant quote.
Yeah, because we were watching the Andre the Giant documentary, and oh my gosh, you know you love wrestlers in general whenever it's like, it's just like,
Well, they
It's a
make this very-
documentary.
Very emotional.
but I'm crying.
Melissa,
Like literally tearing up watching this about him.
it's your turn.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
your turn.
Do what
You
you
wanna
wanna
do?
do.
Hey, Abbott! I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A black sheriff?
What? Worked in Blazing Saddles.
I love Blazing Saddles too. So good.
Because I, unlike other Robin Hoods, can speak with a British accent.
We haven't seen that movie yet. It's been on the list, though. Fighting with My Family, that's the Page story. That's
Oh
The
no, I
Rock.
haven't seen it.
All right, Melissa, bring us home.
Oh, is
I've
this
actually
our
heard
last
good things.
turn?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Just
oh,
go.
everybody can.
I'm
didn't
gonna
know if
watch
anybody-
A Star Is Born. That's my movie this year.
But you haven't done it yet?
No, it's at my house though. I have the DVD.
You've
I
had
borrowed
for
it
a
from
while.
Travis.
I mean, almost
I'm
as
here
long as I
4
borrowed
nights
this
a
game
week.
From you that I'm not
Oh yeah, you haven't played it
I
yet.
haven't even put it in the PS4 yet.
If you're as angry as I always am, you'll rage quit.
Oh, it'll be quick.
Which
Quick
game?
rage quit.
What's the dang thing called?
The Last Guardian.
Oh yeah.
Has anyone played this? Let me
It's
know your
beautiful.
thoughts.
It's really beautiful. I love the look of it. And I finished the other one, the one that you let me borrow, where you stabbed monsters.
Right. The prequel or sequel or whatever.
Yeah, they're all in the
Adjacent
same
story.
like yeah.
Right.
Melissa,
This here.
all that time.
So using this to turn these into horseshoes
I don't know if that was good.
And Joe.
and green clovers.
Okay.
Yeah, like
now I'll do the.
I
feet.
felt so bad
Lots of feet.
for Paige
Got more
You-
feet.
You only need one more foot
she
for that.
had to essentially have an office job because of injuries, right? It was injuries.
Oh, I mean,
Or
I would
Yeah.
assume that.
yeah.
Can I place a foot there now?
Yep.
Yeah. Use all the feet you can.
All right, I'll do that, and I'll turn. This one
Yeah, I'll have to watch that one. Even in
and this one. To that. There you go.
like even the trailers for it looked good that I
This
saw.
goes here. Done.
Oh wait, that goes up here.
Melissa.
Okay, I'm gonna use this Indian head here
Mm-hmm.
to change this to some shoes.
These boots are made for walking.
I'm gonna take back my dice.
That's just what they'll do. One of
I don't
these
want you
days
to
these
use them.
boots are gonna walk on.
I'm going to do this, and so I complete this one.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why we're even bothering you guys.
And I guess I'll choose this one.
Yep.
He's gonna beat me?
And then I just roll these, right?
And these.
Dad used to have that album. That was Nancy Sinatra, right?
Yep. You keep saying that's something for me.
Hmm.
And I'm done.
Come on, Boots. Get walking.
I'll spend this.
Where's this guy? Oh, he just doesn't have
There's no
There's-
cards left. This one to get this guy. And a gray die. Joe, I have to take one of yours.
Yeah, 'cause you have
Right.
the most.
I believe you get to pick which one. Bobby Gentry.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, take that one.
MISSISSIPPI.
Mm-hmm. Or M-I, crook a letter, I. Y'all ever do that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Quick letter.
Hunchback, eye.
Yeah.
I always have to
Jesse?
do it in a pattern. MISSISSIPPI. Wait.
Ode to Billy Joe. Aw, that was a sad song.
I'm doing horseshoes.
And hand grenades.
Joe.
Alright, I'll do that.
Thought you might.
And I get a die back from somebody.
From Ronald.
Yeah,
Because
I have
mine's a
one gray.
-1.
If you have to take a great die and the stock is empty, the player with the most gray dice in their stock and action zones must give you one, irrespective of the dice that are on the camp board. If there's a tie, you choose the tied player. This player chooses which of hers to give and from her stock or sitting on an action icon. Roll the gray die you've just been given.
Her.
If you are the player with the most gray dice, you do not get one.
Oh! Ouch. Oh well.
I don't think he cared about that.
I didn't really.
All right,
You could
well,
have hurt someone.
I guess I don't have much choice in the matter.
Hurt him, Joe.
I'm finishing my card. Dink, dink, dink.
Dink, dink, dink.
Uh-oh. Does that mean we only
You
get
cannot
one more
take
turn?
one.
Yeah, everyone gets one more turn.
Well, darn, I needed 2 more turns. What are you doing?
But that means I get one less turn than everybody else because I was last.
Wow.
So all 3 of
that's
you are
true.
getting an additional turn and I'm not.
Thanks, Ronald. You're not mad about that?
No, of course not.
Well, there's nothing to
I'm
do.
happy
No,
at
there's-
all times.
there's
I
absolutely
never get
nothing to
anything.
get.
There's nothing, I mean,
Right, there's nothing. You can't really get any more points out of
Can
the
I
game.
swap-
Just finish your card.
Can
That's
I
all you can do.
swap mine with somebody else?
No.
That was never a rule.
Give me that card!
yeah, sure.
Quick,
You can
give
take
me
this
that.
one.
So,
Can
you
you
know,
complete this
I know
one?
Jesse's going to finish his.
I am.
Joe's not going to get anything.
I won't
And you're
get
not going to get anything. But there was nothing I could do. I could have finished it last round, but I wanted to get this Indian.
So
I should have
just do
taken the
something.
Indian when I had the chance.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
I can't do anything.
That's what I was counting
I
on
need
it.
2 more turns, yeah.
Yep. So you're done?
Yeah, take all these dice,
All
just
right.
to do it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So I am with
Hey,
the most
meaty
dice.
guy. Welcome.
The meaty guy.
We saw the meaty
Hello,
guy this
hello.
morning.
Yeah, thanks so
What was
much for being here. Well, we're on Save Music Live.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm signing off on these to finish my Foxy.
Oh, foxy.
Hashtag Kingmaker.
Who? Me?
No, me.
Oh. I had nothing to do
Do I
with
get
that.
points for not having any of my own die?
Yes.
No.
Look,
You lose points.
I have so many dice. I get points for
Your
having the
turn.
most
Right.
dice in
You're not
Indian.
doing anything.
All right.
There's nothing I do.
All right, so
End
now.
of game or
Yep.
close to the end of the game.
Now all we have left is to add up points. Make sure you don't flip any of your cards over. That's really important.
Right.
They have to stay the side up that they were.
So these cards that were out here, these don't count. Like, so R2
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
count.
those ones don't count.
Now the counting part. It's really active in here during this part.
Okay, so let's count up our TPs and see who has the most TPs. I have 7.
I have 6.
Well, I got more
I'm
than
just
that.
giving back dice to where they need to go.
I was just organizing things.
Well, so how many TPs do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. So as far Melissa and I are tied.
1, 2,
now you
3,
can just
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
this. You don't need the
Oh,
rest.
okay.
You have 8
for me. Yep.
Okay, so Jesse's gonna get 12 points, I think it is. And then Melissa and I tie for second, so we're gonna split the 8 and the 4. So she and I are both gonna get 6.
This game is Discoveries. It's a dice
And
game.
Joe's gonna get 0.
About exploring the frontiers of
Okay. Next would be your sets.
America with Lewis.
So I have 1 set of 2 and 1 set of 1. So I'm gonna get 11 points. Melissa, you have 1 set of 3. So you're gonna get 15 points.
Yay.
Joe,
I have 2 sets of 2 and 1.
so that's 8, 8, and 3. So that's 19 for Joe. And Jesse.
set of 3, and then I have 1 by myself.
Okay, so that's 18 points. And then just add up the numbers that are on your cards.
11.
Melissa plus 11. I have 17 plus 8 is 25. All right.
What you got, Joe?
Joe
36.
plus 36. Jesse
31.
plus 31. I know who won
I know you
before
do.
I even pressed this button
I should be.
to
I wasn't
calculate.
listening
Should have been able to do something with all those dice. So
I
many
don't know
dice.
who
Liam.
won. It's either Joe or myself.
Not me.
You won-
I did
you won 'cause you have more TVs.
terribly.
Ah,
the differential
how many did you
there.
have?
0. I got 0 points for TPs. I had
Yeah,
Oh, you were in 4th? Ooh.
yeah. He had. Did you see any TPs on any of these?
not.
No.
Did you check all of your cards, though?
Yeah, none of them have TPs.
Whoa, okay. I had a bunch of them with that.
I only ever had one of
That's
those.
'cause
Well, it's because we both had one
Okay, so the
more.
final scores are Melissa has 32,
Ooh, this is terrible.
Ronald has 42,
Ooh, see who didn't come in last?
Joe has 55, and Jesse has 61. That means Jesse is the winner.
Yay! See, you did not come in last. No reason to be angry.
I'm not angry. I was just being
Watch out, Summer's
dramatic.
gonna post that clip again.
Yeah.
You can watch it all day. I'm just being dramatic. I'm not angry.
Yes, I win the heart.
Jesse
streak
wins our
stays
heart
alive.
board games. Yeah, he didn't tell you this on stream, but he's never lost this game before.
Yeah.
So no pressure. And I mean, Joe's never played this game before.
You did very
And
well.
you almost took him down.
Almost.
Had it not been for our pesky teepees.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true. Melissa and I dragged you down, sorry.
Don't.
And also, I
Well,
can't.
now I just wonder if I should have. I don't think I could have played.
Jesse
that
wouldn't have
card.
got that last card if I had finished the game 1 round earlier, but
Yeah.
How dare you not
Why is
finish
you-
the game early?
I know.
I
I didn't know.
Didn't like that.
We'll have General Custard Jesse's butt next time.
That's right.
That
Yeah.
sounds not okay.
Yeah,
Not
that's
okay.
so gay.
So what do we have coming up? I'm glad you asked. On Sunday, we have Chronicles of Crime. One of our
that'll be
followers
fun.
sent us a copy of Chronicles of Crime. We're going to play the
Hello.
Victory shine. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for that
Thanks for the
follow.
follow.
Thanks for the follow. We heart you. Thanks for being here.
And that
We're
goes for
actually-
anybody else too.
Yeah, feel
Yes.
free to hit that follow button. It's free. We're going to be playing Chronicles of Crime. We're going to play the tutorial, and we're going to at least play the first case. Depending on how long that one takes, we might play another one. Who knows? On Monday, which is Memorial... Oh, no, that's last week.
Yeah.
On Monday the 3rd, we'll be playing Aeons End Legacy Chapter 6. Chapter 6. We're getting close to the end. And then on Wednesday, we have a few games in June that were actually requested by you guys. So if you're curious where some of these titles came from, the chat. So if you guys want to make some requests, let us know. If we have them, we'll try and get them in. So Wednesday, we're going to be playing Takinoko, which is the panda game.
Oh, really?
Panda game. So much fun for pandas.
Pandas.
The
Yeah,
Spamonite
the
apparently
Spamonite.
requested that one.
Ah,
All me.
that takes
all
me
time.
back.
So tune in for that.
I got a hanker for bamboo all of a sudden.
And don't forget this Saturday, which is International Tabletop Day. we will be posting something very special on our YouTube channel. So you can click over to youtube.com/iHeartBoardGames and hit subscribe. That's free too. And hit the bell to get notified when it loads. It's really funny. So,
and you'll, if you are a patron on our Patreon page, patreon.com/iHeartBoardGames, you'll be seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
6 a.m.
I'm not very good at lanterns.
Play
myself.
Ryan's worst lane. You know, I've never played lanterns on this channel.
That is crazy because
I'm
it
not
looks
very
good on the
I'm
table.
good at lanterns.
I'm not very good.
But I better not say that. I better not say that.
You said you were an expert at Wordsy, and you're okay at Wordsy.
Okay, I'm going to write down lanterns and try to remember.
COC.
That's Chronicles of Crime.
Yep,
Ah,
we are
we're
playing
definitely
on
playing that.
Sundays.
Looking forward to that one.
Sunday.
I'm gonna have the VR glasses and stuff. Hopefully.
Too late, Ronald. What's too late?
It's too late. Now it's too late.
I'm going to schedule lanterns like 3 months from now, and no one will remember.
Too late now.
I remember. We'll start it. It's the game that you
Never
should do.
forget.
Well,
Clip
we are
that
playing.
moment
We are
and
playing
we'll
Wordsy coming up this month, and that was the game that I said I was good at, and then promptly lost. So
Won the next game. We played it like twice in a row, and you won the second game.
Just notices. I'll make a
that.
note.
Make a note.
But
Very good.
good job. Good
Post a
job.
note on the computer.
Suddenly, it's not on the schedule at all. It never was.
No
Anyways, you guys, one of the things we love to do is say thank you for being here, and we love to spread the board game love,
That's right.
which means we like to raid over to our friends who are streaming on Twitch. So we're going to head over to Dragon's Demise. What are they doing?
They're playing the Ancient World 2nd Edition.
What?
Yeah.
We played that on this channel.
right.
Greatly.
We'll get it
Check
right
it out on
next time.
YouTube.
Greatly
Yeah.
incorrectly? Minorly incorrectly.
3 of the 4 people broke the same rule.
Oh.
But
We'll get it.
we noted
We'll
it. We
get
noted
it
it
next
I
directly.
remember right now.
Oh, thanks so much for being here, Slip.
Thank you,
And
guys.
thanks, Zero, for coming
Yeah,
in and being
GG.
here just feminine.
Thanks for
If
being
you
here.
are a subscriber for us, you have a GGG meeple you can
That's right.
post
You
into
have all
the
sorts
chat.
of meeples. We-
Yeah.
And if you have an idea for a meeple, let us know. And we like to change those things. So, but until next time, the box
It's
closed.
We'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye, everybody.